Hello, my tribe. We are back again. This is your friend, Dr. Agatha Chipampila. So I want to do a recap on the last conversation that we had in the 3rd and 4th week of December. We started with intentional reflections, and then we went on the last week to talk about decluttering. And we said as we go to 2025, we need to do a lot of decluttering. And I mentioned you have to do a spiritual decluttering, a physical decluttering, and emotional, mental decluttering. Now that we've done all that, we've reflected over 2024. We've looked at our wins. We looked at the goals that we had set and didn't achieve. We also reflected on the lessons learned, and we said there are some of things that you wanted to achieve but you didn't achieve, and you might want to carry them forward to 2025. You also have to remember that there's things that you are to let go of. So now, yes, we are here, 2025. Happy New Year! And wishing you a prosperous one, a productive one, and a fruitful one. So the first series in this year 2025 is goal setting, and we start with first asking ourselves, what is my why? Why do I want to achieve objective 1, goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, goal 4? You know what you want to achieve in this year 2025. And we just want to speak into that why and how you are going to achieve that goal. You have to know why you want to achieve something, because if you don't know the why behind your goal, chances are that you might actually fail to achieve, or when you meet just simple or bigger challenges, you won't have the resilience to continue. And that's why it's so important, because when you know your why, it means that when the storms come, you are going to overcome. When the storms come, you will say, this too shall pass. So goals are important because they give you direction. You have to go back and like I said, ask yourself, what is my why? And then you have to come up with steps to actually achieving those goals. Your goals, by the way, should be aligned with your vision, with your values, with your purpose. And once you get it right there, I can assure you the success rate is above 90%, 100%. So now that we have discussed our why, we have listed down what goals we want to pursue in 2025, we come to how we are going to craft those goals. In coaching, we say the goals should be SMARTy. I know that we use in business SMART goals, but in coaching we use the SMARTy model. And I'll explain. S again means you have to be specific of that goal that you want to achieve. It has to be very specific, not general. For example, I want to be able to make in a month $2,000, for example. I want to make in a month 20,000 kwacha. It's not like, no, I just want to make money. You have to be specific. After you've become specific, look at your goal. Again, can we measure it? Because it has to be measurable. What you can't measure, you can't manage. So how are you going to measure success at the end of it all? It's either you have achieved that target that you set for yourself, like I said, $2,000 in a month, be able to make 20,000 kwacha in a month. It's very specific, because in the following month, when you are doing an audit, you look back to see if at all you achieved that goal or you didn't achieve. And if you didn't achieve, again, you take stock to see why you didn't achieve that goal. Was it too over ambitious, or you were not ready you had no resources. So that again can give you a good roadmap. After you've done your measuring, how will success look like, we come to now the next one, which is E. We want to see evidence even as you are crafting, because evidence shows also the steps that you are going to take. For example, if I want to do my master's in 2025, as a coach, I'll ask you, so which school, which course have you found out how much it costs to do that MBA or master's? So there should be evidence. When we are engaging, you should be able to tell your coach or your accountability partner what steps and evidence you've done. For example, I went to the University of Zambia. I looked at the courses that they are offering. I also looked at the pricing, because it's one thing to desire, to have a dream, but if you don't have the resources, the how, then that will just become wishful thinking. So we've talked about being specific. We've talked about a goal that you can measure. We've talked about evidence. The ARA, this is the one that I like, because it talks about responsibility. And we say you are 100% responsible for achieving your goal. So yes, the environment can give you some enablement, you know. So what is it that you are going to do? You have to take ownership. You are 100% responsible and no one else. Then we go for T. T also is time bound. You have to have a timeline. You can't have a goal that is just ongoing. There should be a period to your goals. It can be for 2025, I'll achieve it, or maybe in 2 years time, in 3 years time, I'll achieve my goal. Then the I is for inspiration. How inspired are you to achieve that goal? How inspired are you to achieve your dream? Because if a goal is not inspiring enough, especially for yourself, any bottleneck, any storm, you are going to give up. But if your why is so important, and I always share my story, I come from a very humble beginning, and I think for me to get an education, to work hard, to be successful was so inspiring. I wanted to help my parents, take my siblings to school. I wanted to live a comfortable life. I wanted to provide for my family. So my why, my inspiration was so big that even when I faced storms, even when I was in the valley, that inspiration kept me going. It kept pushing me forward. And the last one is again your E. You have to be emotionally engaged with your goal. If you are not emotionally engaged, I can assure you that any kind of storm, any kind of beating will take you down. We are emotional beings, and we always think, yes, we say the mind, but also we think with our hearts. So our heart has to be in line with that goal that we want to achieve. So my tribe, like I said, we are going to have a lot of conversations that are going to help us become winners in 2025, because I know we are winners. I know we're made in the image and likeness of God. So I wish you all the best, and in your comments you can share 1 or 2 goals that you are going to actually pursue in 2025. Tell us who is your accountability partner. You need to find someone that is going to hold you accountable. You need to find someone that is going to push you when you face those days that you don't feel like pursuing your goal anymore. So goal setting, very important. Your why, your how. I've talked about the SMARTY model that you can follow. I've talked about an accountability partner, someone that is going to hold that stick. And I've got a lot of accountability partners, and I can assure you, for those goals that I have accountability partners, the chances that I'm going to actually achieve are very, very high. So my tribe, like I said, Happy New Year, and I know this will be your productive year, your fruitful year. Remember, as a man thinketh, so is he. So thank you so much. Do not forget to follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also TikTok. We love you, and from Arise and Shine, we say bye-bye for now. Till next time. Thank you.